Hey, Marie, back on another video. It's a little after 6, I believe. 6:43. Okay, it's way after 6, but anyway, getting close to 7. But I was thinking, as I was, kind of sitting here around the house, thinking about this situation, how I feel as though this situation is extremely abusive to women. Now, um, why is because it's other people who dictate, um, how a woman is supposed to survive, how she's supposed to live her life, and also without being confronted or having somebody telling her what exactly is going on. And that is what bothers me the most about this issue. It's by things being manipulated behind the scenes through these employers, previous employers, that I find extremely annoying. Now, when it comes to the cute guy, I'm going to implore cute guy to, I don't want anything to do with these previous employers at all. I don't want them having any sort of connection with my life other than what their original purpose is supposed to be, which is to verify my reference. I worked for them, and that's what they're supposed to do. Them having anything to do with you, and then, having them setting up my life the way they think I'm supposed to live is extremely oppressive, and it's abusive. Obviously, a person is going to experience feelings of emotional discord when they are going through a situation like this. Okay, I never caused any problems at my place of employ for these people to attack me the way that I feel as though I'm being attacked. Now, what I'm assuming is that they assume that maybe I knew you. What I mean by I did know you, like in high school, and of course I had a crush on you when I was a lot younger. But they might have thought that I had something to do with the Facebook issue in 2008 that went further than that. And like I said, I had no idea that all this was going on. I would get on Facebook every once in a while, and say hi to some of the people I used to know. And I noticed after a while people were acting kind of weird, but I didn't know what was going on, what was being said. It never dawned on me that it had anything to do with you at all. When I'm referring to the cute guy. So, but anyway, it's wrong on many levels. That's one of the reasons why it's illegal. And I do find it offensive that other people would, assume certain things and then act on it. I don't feel comfortable going into employers' offices, and I don't like the idea that these employers are encouraging you to choose my jobs. Why? Because to me, it starts off with a cycle of abuse. It's abusive and maybe you don't realize that it's abusive, but it is abusive. Because basically you're holding strings, and then I'm supposing that you're never supposed to tell me what's going on, and I'm not supposed to know. And then what would happen if I did, if I didn't know, and then I eventually found out. And then I realized that my life had been basically bulldozed over, and you were cooperating with these people who I cannot stand, okay? And then I would feel extremely terrified, you know what I mean? Because, these people are basically controlling my every move. And I'm not comfortable with that. If you want to get to know me, you get to know me on your own. Like, you bring yourself over here, you call me, you send me a text message through Messenger or whatever, and we take it from there. Should never have anything to do with employment, period. Okay? I'm constantly 100%, I'm like always worried about how I'm going to take care of myself, what's going to happen to me tomorrow. That is how I am. I'm not one of these people who like to sit back and feel comfortable, I'm not content in the situation that I'm in. I'm always wondering what is going to happen to me. And I believe that these employers create psychological terror. And it is, okay? Maybe they think, well, she'll be surprised because, it's the cute guy and she adores him. Yes, I think you're great. But I will say that I don't want these people involved, okay? They have no right to tell me how I'm supposed to set up my life, what I'm supposed to do for a living. This is all incorrect, And I certainly don't like people being nosy about my personal life. That is just, it's that's something that you share with somebody that you know real well, and that you want to bring them into your life, and you say, hey, let's just say, for example, I was seeing you, okay? And then I would say, oh, I'm seeing this guy, blah, 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 blah. That's what you share with the person that you care about. All these people involved, I don't know all these people, and yet they have some sort of opinion and some say-so. And I'm the one who gets trampled on, okay? I have nothing to feel bad about or feel guilty about, So my thing is, this issue, this whole scenario should stop. And, if you want to say something, you want to come by and talk to me, you want to hang out, you want to do whatever, then that's between you and I, no one else. Okay, I don't want anybody involving themselves in my personal life. That's something that's a privilege. That's a privileged situation, as it should be for everybody. And how these employers will sit here and spread all this talk and they amp it up. I will tell you that I'm 100% innocent in this situation, 100%. But I'm suffering for it, more than I shouldn't be suffering for it at all. My freedom has been severely limited, and not one person will come up and say, hey, I'm doing this. Can we talk about this? Can we whatever? But I'm sitting here left to try to figure out how and what I'm supposed to do, try to figure out how to pick up my life. I need to know how to pick up my life. That's what I deal with on a daily basis. I have no idea. But I will tell you, I'm not happy in the situation I'm in. I'm not. It's like nobody cared about what I wanted in life. People just told me this is how it's going to be. Now, let's just say, for example, I think you're great, cute guy. Really, I do. But what if you were somebody that I just didn't want to get to know? This happens to a lot of women, and people are basically reserving a woman in some cases where women would have no interest in these men and a guy. And look how women are constantly being trampled on in situations like this. That's abuse. That's why they have these laws, but nobody seems to care about it. Nobody seems to care about these things. And I've told people, stay out of my business, but they still think it's okay for them to be in. It's not okay. I will never be okay with these people in my personal life. I will never be okay with it. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with people, holding me at a different standard than other people. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. And I'm not cool with it. So, anyway, like I said, you know how to get in touch with me, but as far as what I do for a living, that's it. I'm just letting you know, okay? Because I really do want to get to know you, but I don't want to get to know you under those circumstances. Not where I feel like I'm being subjugated and I'm being abused, because that's exactly what it is. It's abuse, And maybe you didn't see it that way at first, but it is. It's abuse, period. When a woman gets blocked by living her life without an explanation, and she's just supposed to be okay with it, and she's constantly being turned away from things that she wants to do, and no explanation because somebody else gets to make that decision for her, it's abuse, plain and simple. And I'm doing everything I can to not be in an abusive situation. I don't want to be in an abusive situation. That's why you don't see me running around with just anyone. I have to protect myself. And so I don't want to put myself in a situation where I'm going to be abused, period. And this sort of thing is abuse of a woman. And so anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. Cute guy, you know how to get in touch with me. So if that's what you want to do, do so. But let's stop this employment crap because I'm tired of it. Okay, have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.